So today I'm going straight to the point because this is an actual crypto emergency. A lot of people are panicking. A lot of people that bought the tops are now selling the bottoms, panicking because Bitcoin dipped below the 60K support level, which was actually a very strong support for Bitcoin. Some people are saying that we're going straight to the unknown. That is actually not the case because we do have support lines at 57 and 55K. We could do a test to 55K and perhaps next stop would be 52 or 53K. And by the time that you're watching this video, we might have dipped or we might have already bounced back. What I really want to encourage you guys to do is to really almost go all in with your DCAs, because I don't know if we're going to see bigger discounts than this. We can't know for sure. I can't know if we bounce back from here. I can't know if we go down from here. But what I can say is that altcoins are pretty much at their all-time low right now, especially the newer caps, but even the large caps are suffering a lot. So it's that phase of the cycle that a lot of people are neglecting. Oh, we're not going to have this dip after the halving. Well, it seems like history is repeating itself. So if we base ourselves on history, we might go down up to 52, 53K, and that would be around a 30% dip from the previous all-time high before actually starting the Bitcoin run. And then, of course, the money will flow into Ethereum, large caps, the mid caps, small caps, etc., etc. So what I want you to do is DCA the biggest convictions. I'm going to give you 5 top altcoins that I'm DCAing right now with these dips. And let's get straight to the point because this is urgent. We might not see these discounts for long, so let's actually get to it. The first one is Alephium. It's a project that it sits now in my top 8 of altcoins that I'm holding in the bull run. I was hesitant of buying Alephium for a while because we just had a big run up from December, and we're seeing these levels that we haven't seen from December really. We went below $2. I had some limits at actually 1.90 and they got triggered yesterday, so that's great news. It's still very cheap, and this is, to be honest, one of the top layer 1 altcoins. Not so many people talk about Alephium, but this, in my opinion, could be a side chick for the Kaspa. It is one of the top layer 1 altcoins for this upcoming current bull run that hasn't gone through a bull run before, with a lot of potential. And hear me out, I know that Kaspa right now is a fantastic accumulation zone, so we're gonna get to Kaspa in a second, but if I see even the market cap of Alephium compared to the one of Kaspa, Alephium would have to go a 15x from here just to reach the levels of market cap that Kaspa has in this very moment. The market cap of Alephium is only 160 million, and for one of the best layer ones on the market right now, with a lot of VC investing, big partnerships, a lot of DeFi and decentralized application built on it already, a lot of VC funding and investing, a very deflationary circulating supply. I think that only 1% more of tokens will be in circulations by the end of the bull run. The full circulating supply of Alephium is going to be 100% in like 2090 or something crazy like that, 70 years from now. So this is extremely deflationary. It's far from being a ghost chain. There's a lot of things built on it already. It's a layer 1. It's got its own mainnet. You can store it in the Alephium wallet if you're looking to store it in the mainnet. Otherwise, you can store it on Tangem if you want to hold it as an Ethereum token. The exchange listing is very poor. Only Maxi, Gate.io, bigger when it comes to centralized exchanges. There's still so much room for growth for this project. So it's obviously a no-brainer that it's going to go into the billions of market cap. I think that this is actually at least a 20x super easy from now, which I know it sounds crazy to say because there's nothing easy as a 20x in crypto, but this is as close as it gets in my opinion, and perhaps could even go towards 30x levels and even beyond, just because the market cap is so small. And is it crazy to believe that a layer 1 like this, with the backing that it has, the fact that it hasn't gone through a bull run before, the fact that it's actually a newer project, a very shiny project, I don't think it's crazy to believe that this project is going to go to astronomical highs. And similarly, like I was mentioning right now, Kaspa still fits into this bracket. Only 10 cents right now, the discount that a lot of people were waiting for, because a lot of people were telling you to buy the top. Were telling you, oh, Kaspa is still early, buy at 18 cents. I was the one telling you, no, wait for a correction, because we're going to see a correction right before the halving or right after the halving. And it seems like this is it. We're back to the support zone at 10 cents. This is actually fantastic, this line at 10 cents. It's beautiful. I think it's a fantastic accumulation zone for Kaspa. I think that my bearish price prediction right now would be a 15x. So that would put it at $1.50. I think it's not going to struggle to even get to $2 if we get big tier 1 exchange listings. Fact is that this project for now is broke. It's a retail project. It's not a big smart money attracting project because it's very decentralized, completely fair launch, proof of work, and all these things. So it's a fantastic project. If we get smart contract, KRC20 tokens, if we get big VC fundings, and if the Kaspa Foundation, the three main actors that fund and decide the future of the project, decide to put the money for tier 1 exchange listings, Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, I think we're going to go to crazy levels, and we're probably going to go even above at 20x, which will look at something around at $2 from here. I don't think it's out of the question, but the fact still remains that at least, even if we don't get tier 1 exchange listings, I don't think that we're going to struggle to get a 10x from here. So a relatively safe project, very decentralized. It does what it does. A lot of people are calling this a ghost chain or whatever, but they still don't understand the purpose of Kaspa. The purpose of Kaspa itself is being digital silver, to replace digital transactions, to improve all the faults of Bitcoin in terms of scalability, primarily, speed of transactions, cost of transactions. So Kaspa solves exactly this. I know a lot of people are just finding it because, oh, there's nothing built on it, but these people are completely missing the point. But at the same time, I do agree that Kaspa needs something else to actually go and get those highs of 20x plus from these very levels of pricing. The third project is OTK. And by the way, I find it very hard to make this list because it's very hard to tell you what not to buy now because of all these big discounts I'm having. So I'm trying my best. Of course, I'm going to forget a lot of other projects. Doesn't mean that I wouldn't buy them right now. I'm just trying to find the top 5 that I would buy right now. But there's actually, I could do a top 20 in this very moment. So don't put in the comments, oh, Cipro, you missed this project, you missed this project. I haven't missed them. I'm just trying to make a very quick top 5 so that you can take action, and I can probably help you a little bit with what I think about it. It's just my own opinion, not financial advice, of course. Always make sure to do your own research. So OTK is 10 million only in market cap. It's one of my biggest gaming projects for this upcoming bull run. We're actually back to the support zone, so I find it very interesting. We went up forever and then we crashed hard now. So it's very good news, at least in my eyes, to accumulate a lot of this project. It's a mobile game aggregator, you probably guys already know, and it has a double reward system. Projects that are in gaming and actually enable users to make money through playing the games are the ones that are successful in a bull run. You can participate to the leaderboard, you can participate with your skills and get OTK tokens by getting on top of the leaderboard, essentially, and you're also going to get gold loyalty points that you can redeem in real world prices. Different avenues to actually get remunerated. There's a plan for exchange listing. Some of you guys were asking me, I think that the team made an official announcement on Discord or whatever, I saw it, I can't remember on the top of my head, but they are listing soon to centralized and decentralized exchanges. But they're listing soon to new centralized exchanges. The team has the money, so don't worry about that. The team is not broke. It's only listed on KuCoin with centralized exchanges, and of course, it's KYC required. So all those people that can't KYC are not able to buy KuCoin through a centralized exchange. So the volume is still going to be quite high when it comes to Radium or Jupiter, the centralized exchanges on Solana. But I think that the volume is going to skyrocket soon after they list on another centralized exchange. At 10 million market cap, I don't think I'm crazy to say that this could go in the billions on market cap just because of how widespread the adoption would be for a mobile game of the sort, which has already a ton of downloads. It's one of the most widely downloaded games when it comes to crypto gaming on the Google Play Store and even on the App Store. So very exciting things to say. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with buying OTK at these levels. Another project that people were overbuying at the top because of all the craze, then people called it a rug because, of course, you buy the top, you sell the bottom, you act emotional, and you think that every project that you buy the top is a rug. But anyway, if you're not willing to endure a 60% correction if you buy the top, you shouldn't be buying the top in the first place. And yeah, regardless, you shouldn't be buying the top. But this is a fantastic accumulation zone. It's a golden zone for accumulation. And Aitech actually gets back into the 50x category, at least in my eyes. I was saying that this could have done like maybe a 20x from the top. Right now, we could be still arguing something like a 50x, which would put it at around 5 billion in market cap, which to me is not far-fetched, given that this is one of the best AI projects in the market right now. It has a lot of buzz, and for good reason. It's a multifaceted project that also fits into the Deepin narrative with the creation of the biggest data center in Europe, in Bucharest, Romania, and also AI software as a service platform, Launchpad, that allows you to get access to private sales so you can get into this project before actually the public buyers get in and before it gets listed on exchanges. So at least you're going to get closer to the best and cheapest available price for the project. And guess what? The exchange listing situation, I don't think it's far-fetched to say that this is going to get listed on Binance and Coinbase. I don't see why not. The team is Docs is probably one of the best teams when it comes to AI crypto. This level of buys could actually go up to, I think, 13, 14 cents, which would be the previous strong support zone that we had. This would be, of course, if Bitcoin goes down to 55K or perhaps to 52, 53K. I don't think that this is going to go much more than that, even if Bitcoin was to drop a little further, because Aitech is such a strong project that has demonstrated time and time again to really hold the price very, very well, even when there's other FUDs surrounding altcoins or even when Bitcoin comes down. So I can't be any more bullish on this project, to be completely honest. Right now, we're actually going back to the small cap territory below 100 million in market cap. It's actually an unmatched opportunity for me. A lot of people are going to miss it. When it gets listed on new exchanges, when the market sentiment changes a little bit, I think that this project is just going to explode exponentially. Okay, the last project of the day is very hard to make this list, so I'm probably skipping a lot of projects, unfortunately, but I'm putting min layer right here for the simple fact that, yes, this is a 60% correction from the top, even close to 70%. Fantastic, fantastic accumulation zone. You gotta buy now, at least in my eyes, just my 2 cents, because when Bitcoin actually ramps up in price and when Bitcoin dominance comes down a little bit, when altcoins start picking up in volume, min layer being a scaling solution for Bitcoin, a layer 2 for Bitcoin, scaling Bitcoin with its own sidechain, I do think that this is going to be one of the top projects to move as soon as possible before the gaming projects, before the AI projects. I think that layer 2s, especially layer 2s with Bitcoin, given that Bitcoin moves earlier than Ethereum or Avalanche or Solana, I think they just make sense, because think about it, the network of Bitcoin is going to get congested. The trading volume of Bitcoin is going to explode exponentially. We're going to see a new all-time high for Bitcoin very, very soon. For all these factors, I think that layer 2 for min layer should be one of the best projects that you should accumulate right now. And you can see the massive correction that it has had, given, you know, the FUD and Bitcoin going down, etc. 25% just down in the last month. I think that there's not a better time to buy min layer right now. Call me crazy. I mean, probably shouldn't call me crazy because I'm speaking in facts right now. I'm very excited. I keep accumulating. I bought min layer pretty much at every level. I bought when it was here at 10 cents, I bought at 15 cents, I bought at 30, 40, 50. I think I bought up to 60 cents because of how bullish I am on this project. And I keep buying. I'm going to keep buying for the foreseeable future and make insane profits in the bull run. This is probably in the top 3 of my biggest convictions. And I grow more bullish by the minute and I keep accumulating. I still want to give you some honorable mentions because of all the projects that didn't make it to the top 5 today. So if I look at my portfolio, if I look at the top altcoins that I have right now, I think that I didn't talk about Tectum. Tectum is a project that is fantastic. It's another layer 1 and layer 2 project. And it's also super deflationary because there's going to be no token unlocks until 2026. So very well in the next bear market. Definitely one of the top DCAs right now. Rustream also is worth noting. Chirply is worth noting. Little Up Games is worth noting. Castle of Blackwater, The Unfettered Souls, AWT. These are all project that you should buy right now. So I hope that you can keep your emotions at bay and you keep DCAing the dips so you can make it to financial freedom status in this current bull run that is just starting right now or just about to start with the altcoin season. Consider joining my VIP group if you really want to get closer to myself and to my private community of investors. All the benefits are listed here. My track record speaks for itself, and it's not hard to see why this is the best crypto community that you can get in today to make crazy gains in this bull run. And also worth noting that the buy alert of the secret gem that I sent just last week, it's already a 3x. It's the only green thing in my portfolio right now. So we're making crazy returns even when the market sits completely red. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.